So I'm pretty hungry, so I'm going to keep this short and sweet. I wrote a letter to a teacher some years ago, but it was really to myself. And I wrote on that, after watching this video to myself of this teacher's offerings about recovery, being the light in the dark, and really in a receiving way, like Kabbalah, like what Kabbalah means to receive. So I wrote this letter to this teacher, but actually also to myself. I wrote AKA to me, and I want to read it to anybody out there who is who's supposed to hear it. As a mystic, ever awakening and enlightening energy being, for the benefit of the collective super radiance, I remind you in the unity of a true God, the Almighty One is the vibration itself, can manifest in endless forms and express dynamically in shape-shifting consciousness. It's possible to be an addict and also not be one. I grew up religious, adopted lack of faith and true devotional love. Found it separate from 12 steps, but Christians taught me God speaks through humans. Buddhists taught me to live like the physical body's already dead. Chabad taught me no matter how far I go, I can always choose God. Sufis taught me to let go of my ideas so I can receive the exaltedness of the holiest. The past can only be a dream to a true observer. The 12 steps taught me to trust the process and accept human and human being. I enjoy evaluating the aspects. The becoming state is beyond anything I've ever experienced. Yoga taught me to orient toward grace, unity, slowly inching toward a state of bliss without attachments. It's truly a joy to have a body be a temple and the loftiest companion, be the creator. Most famous law of physics, energy cannot be created or destroyed. I've been doing shadow work in the program, releasing jealousy, possessiveness, pride, arrogance, greed, anger, shame, self-victimizing, etc. Tomorrow, if I get the most precious gift of life, I will actively release a defect. First thing I say when I wake up, a moda'ani of sorts, I submit I wrote this at that time, and I still say it in my own words. Not exactly those words. Maybe this is I'm pausing the letter, by the way, to say this comment, that I do say moda'ani first thing, and then in my prayers I say these words, in my other affirmations, in my other comments, suggestions, reiterations, who knows what to call these things, right? What to call these utterances. As respect to the speech, I want to say that I don't say these exact words now, recently, but maybe I should. I'll receive my guidance. But I'll repeat it. This is what I was saying then. I submit my will to divine will, to be used for all that's love and light and holy. I'm an instrument. That's the end of the quote. I'm an instrument. It's the most beautiful handiwork. When I get cocky to think I could fill my cup past its actual limits, the light was too bright. I'm so humbled forever that the divine is so benevolent, merciful, and basically forgiving of greed. In program, we don't have to keep secrets, and we get the courage to see everyone as a reflection of ourself. Another practice is ecstatic dance. We move in devotion for energy. It's a dancing prayer, often with crying. The Baal Shem Tov found a way to see the good and love in everyone, because to see the good and love everyone, because he channeled creative, inspired energy. By planting seeds to build the world with love, aside for all the inside-out impressions, one-time travels, because we are experiencing life, participating in life, witnessing life at the same time. I have to read that again. By planting seeds to build the world with love, Aside for all the inside-out impressions, one time travels because we're experiencing life, participating in life, witnessing life at the same time. We don't awaken ourselves. Others shone close enough, but not too bright. I'm not responsible for my recovery. Meditation in other languages is remembering. In code, it's about energy being represented in symbols. The light on the phone is electricity, which is kinetic energy and reflects the true light. Sending so much love for setting yourself on fire for the world. I wrote, I'm too afraid of that. But I don't think I am anymore. Although thinking, I don't know if I am. I'm not so sure. And maybe part of learning is life, is am I or am I not too afraid to be on fire for the world? To set myself on fire. To shine so bright. Have a bright day. And remember, you're the teacher and your light shines into others that brings you into the reflection of the light, true light.